In the business world, there's a simple equation: profit equals revenue minus costs. You can increase revenue to boost profits, but controlling costs is equally crucial. It's about maximizing efficiency and minimizing waste. Every dollar saved goes directly to your bottom line. This is where understanding your costs becomes paramount. Think of it like this. Imagine you're running a lemonade stand. You need lemons, sugar, and cups. These are your costs. The price you sell each cup for is your revenue. To make a profit, you need to ensure the cost of making that lemonade is less than what you sell it for. Now, imagine a bigger business like a factory producing cars. The costs are much higher. Raw materials, labor, and electricity all add up. Understanding these costs is vital for the factory to price its cars competitively and stay profitable. Cost control is the key to unlocking true profitability in any business, big or small. It's about making sure every dollar counts. To control costs effectively, you need to understand two key concepts: actual costs and standard costs. Actual costs are the real, documented expenses incurred in producing your goods or services. Standard costs are estimates of these expenses. They are based on historical data, industry benchmarks, and projected future costs. Think of standard costs as a target. They represent what your costs should be under ideal conditions. Actual costs show you what's really happening on the ground. Comparing these two figures reveals variances. These variances, whether positive or negative, provide valuable insights. For example, if your actual material cost is higher than your standard cost, it could indicate waste, theft, or rising supplier prices. On the other hand, a lower actual cost might suggest efficient operations or a favorable bulk purchase. By analyzing these variances, you can identify areas for improvement and make informed decisions to optimize your operations. Understanding the difference between actual and standard costs isn't just about numbers on a spreadsheet. It's about gaining a deeper understanding of your business's financial health. While the concept of comparing actual and standard costs seems straightforward, many organizations struggle to implement it effectively. One reason is a lack of clear understanding. Some businesses may not fully grasp the difference between the two types of costs or the importance of analyzing variances. Others may lack the proper systems and processes to track actual costs accurately. Without a robust cost accounting system, obtaining reliable data is challenging, making it difficult to calculate meaningful variances. Resistance to change is another hurdle. Implementing a system for tracking and analyzing actual costs may require changes to existing processes, software, or even company culture. This can be daunting for some businesses, especially those comfortable with their current methods. Lastly, a lack of buy-in from key stakeholders can hinder success. Without support from management and employees responsible for tracking and managing costs, even the most well-designed system will fail to deliver its intended benefits. Section 4. Unlocking actual costs, a step-by-step guide. Calculating actual costs from standard costs is a straightforward process that involves 4 key steps. Step 1. Determine your standard costs. This requires a thorough analysis of your production process, including direct materials, direct labor, and manufacturing overhead. Use historical data, industry benchmarks, and expert input to set realistic standard costs for each element. Step 2. Track your actual costs. Implement a system to capture all expenses related to production. This includes invoices from suppliers, employee time records, utility bills, and any other costs associated with making your product or delivering your service. Step 3. Calculate the variance. Subtract your standard costs from your actual costs for each element. A positive variance indicates that your actual costs were higher than expected, while a negative variance suggests that you spent less than anticipated. Step 4. Analyze the variance. This is where you dig deeper to understand the reasons behind the variance. Did material prices fluctuate? Was there a production delay that increased labor costs? By pinpointing the root cause, you can take corrective action to improve future performance. Section 5. Revamping your systems for accurate cost tracking. To accurately track actual costs, you need robust systems and processes. Here are some key changes to consider. Implement a cost accounting system. A dedicated cost accounting system provides a centralized platform for tracking all production costs. It should integrate with your existing accounting software to streamline data entry and reporting. Standardize your processes. Ensure that all departments follow consistent procedures for recording and reporting costs. This reduces errors and ensures data integrity. Train your employees. Provide adequate training to employees responsible for tracking and managing costs. Emphasize the importance of accuracy and timeliness in data entry. Use technology to your advantage. Leverage technology to automate data collection and analysis. This can range from using barcode scanners in the warehouse to implementing data analytics tools for variance analysis. By making these changes, you can create a more efficient and accurate system for tracking actual costs, enabling you to identify and address cost issues proactively. Section 6. Actual costs. The engine of effective FP&A financial planning and analysis, or FP&A, is crucial for making informed business decisions. It involves analyzing financial data to understand past performance, forecast future results, and identify areas for improvement. Actual costs are a vital input for effective FP&A. Accurate actual cost data allows FP&A professionals to develop realistic budgets. By understanding past cost trends, FP&A teams can create more accurate budgets that reflect the true cost of doing business. Monitor performance effectively. Comparing actual costs to budgeted figures provides insights into operational efficiency. It allows for timely detection and correction of deviations from the plan. Make data-driven decisions. Actual cost data supports strategic decision-making. It provides the insights needed to evaluate pricing strategies, investment opportunities, and cost optimization initiatives. By integrating actual cost data into FP&A processes, businesses can gain a clearer understanding of their financial position, make informed decisions, and drive better business outcomes.